Desired relationship. Step 2 of the IDEANCE process. Are you using it to supersize and grow your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're talking about the IDEANCE process, which I have not grabbed. I had it. It is buried underneath my notebook today. Step 2 of our process for creating the relationships that we want in our business. I have got a psycho ring light going on. I apologize in advance for that. But we're still going to talk about, yesterday we talked about what is our current relationship for our business. I'm working on my relationship with my ideal customers, right? I think that every once in a while, at least once a year, we should look at what is the relationship with our customers like? What do we want it to be? And how are we going to go about making those two come together? The gap that's formed between what's going on right now and what we want it to be. And so yesterday we talked about, well, what is my current relationship with my ideal clients and customers? And we are doing this for Be a Better You annual challenge as well. And I am working on my relationship with my granddaughters. So yesterday I talked about and thought about and wrote down some notes about what do I want my relationship with my granddaughters to be, or no, what is the current relationship with my granddaughters. And today I will look at and I will say, okay, well, what do I want it to be? Ideally, if I could have the perfect relationship with them, what does that look like? I'm doing the same thing for my ideal customers as a business question for our group, Supersize Your Business. And yesterday I challenged you to pick a relationship and then say, okay, well, what's going on with it right now? Now today I want you to look at and say, what is my desired state? What do I want that relationship to look like? I shared Savannah's story. She's working on her relationship with her sister, and she actually picked 4 things. So I'll share that because I think it's a good example of really focusing on the things that we want, the end game. What does that relationship look like? What does it feel like? What elements are included in it, and why is it important to you? One, she wants a relationship built on trust, empathy, and mutual support like they had when they were kids. She wants open and vulnerable communication, meaning they can both share feelings, share things, which we want to have this in our organizations too. I want my ideal customers and clients to be able to come to me and say, listen, this is what's going on. This is what's giving me problems. This is what I really need. Can you help me? Can you give this to me? Can you help me solve this problem? Shared joy and laughter, like they had when they were growing up. We want shared positive experiences with our customers, at least I do. And then emotional reciprocity, meaning we both listen, validate, and support each other in life's ups and downs. I want to know that if we have a problem as a company, we can let our customers know in an authentic, honest way, hey, we had this blip in our company. This is what happened. This is how it impacted you. This is how we're going to make it right. And I want that to be a two-way street, right? And then finally, she's got proactive connection, meaning not just relying on holidays and special occasions or obligations to be the only times that they get together, they see each other, or that they actually make time for one another. Again, like when they were kids, they were in each other's life all the time. Now, she doesn't want to be in her sister's life all the time, but she wants to know that she's more than just a passing thought or a holiday thing. And I shared the story of how nowadays my cousins, I grew up with tons of cousins, and we used to get together all the time, and we'd go out together when we were teenagers, things like that. We always spent time together, and they were some of my best friends. And then as we grew up and had our families and went our separate ways, and life got busy and in the way as it always does, we've fallen apart. And several of us on my dad's side of the family, after my last uncle passed away, we realized, and we were talking about, gosh, we only get together for funerals. Now, exciting thing is this past year, several of my cousins came down to Texas when 3 of my sisters and I were down there and visited, and we had a great weekend with them and some friends from when we were kids, mutual friends that our cousins had when we were kids. One lives in Texas, so her sister came down. So we had an awesome time, and we realized how important it is to have those connections. So what is your desired state? So what is it right now, and what is it that you want? Take a couple of minutes and think about that today for the relationship that you're working on. I hope you're working on it. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have an awesome day and have fun with this. This is a great process that can give you a competitive advantage to supersize and grow your business. So do it right along with me.